Saints Peter and Paul, Apostles. Solemnity. Our Daily Bread with Father Peter Morba, SDB. First reading, Acts 12 verse 1 to 11. Second reading, 2 Timothy 4 verse 6 to 8, 17 to 18. Gospel reading, Matthew 16 verse 13 to 19. Theme: God entrusted his church to ordinary men. Jesus said to Peter in the Gospel, "And I tell you, you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church. And the gates of Hades shall not prevail against it." The church was built on Peter and the other apostles. Peter, receiving the mandate as recorded in the Gospel today, did so on behalf of the other apostles. These were ordinary, uneducated men. Yet God chose them as instruments of evangelization. God called Peter where he was catching fish to come and follow him. He called Paul when he was on his way to Damascus to persecute the Church of Christ. This confirms the saying that God does not call the equipped, but he equipped those he calls. Saint Peter and Saint Paul were the two great pillars of the church. Peter promulgated the gospel of Jesus among the Jews, while Paul did the same among the Gentiles. Through them, the church was established among the Jews and the Gentiles. Both Saint Peter and Saint Paul passed through persecutions, trials, and even death trait in their bid to build the church. In the first reading, we hear how Peter was jailed, but the angel came to free him in the night. Saint Paul in the second reading also narrated how God rescued him from lion's mouth and from every evil that attacked him while trying to preach the gospel. The blood of the martyrs is the seed of the church. Early Church Father, Tertullian. The church is not built on comfort zones, nor is it built on bed of roses. The church is built on the cross of Christ. Jesus, who is the head of the church, passed through sufferings and death on the cross. Saint Peter, Saint Paul, and other disciples of Jesus faced persecutions and death for the sake of the gospel. In order for the message of God which the church received mandate to promulgate to go round the world, the church of today must be ready to go through persecutions and leave her comfort zones. If we are afraid of persecution and trials, the church will extinct in our time. What keeps the church alive and active is persecution and being able to confront the ills of the society. Today, the church and her leaders are going through trials and persecutions. We must learn what the early church did in the first reading: to pray always for the church and her leaders. Jesus already promised us in the gospel that the gate of hell shall not prevail against the church. God bless you. Happy Feast of Saints Peter and Paul.